Hey guys, what's going on? This is Romi and JBear, and you are on the Marble Chat Show. Ooh, we fancy today with all these flashes and everything. I'm kind of blind right now. How are you feeling, Juan? What the hell? He didn't tell me we were going to do that.
Having fun.
On today's episode, we are going to talk about events failing. A great quote by Juan is that all events are destined to fail.
So we're going to talk about three different aspects of an event failing. So the first one is a new event. The second one is an old event. And the last one is what happens once an event goes away.
How do you know a new event is going to fail?
So anytime there's a new event happening at a social dancing scene, the first thing that always comes up is like all this flashy and shiny marketing
Like,
material.
oh my God, it's a brand new event. My homie's throwing an event. We got to support the homegirl, all that good stuff.
All kinds of excitement, and it's we're going to call it the honeymoon phase of an event.
Yeah.
And what happens, everybody shows up. Yeah, of course, it's the first time you're doing something. You know, it's like the first Buchate Conmigo. You got a shit ton of people that showed up. And everybody goes and everybody supports it and sees it and they like it, you know, they're having fun. But something about the events doesn't really work for them.
Let's list like maybe 3 examples of a detail that I'll tell people, ooh, I don't know about this event 2 months from now.
One of the big ones that a lot of people end up not liking is the music. The DJ's not playing the music they like. Not necessarily the DJ's wrong, he's just not playing the music that they enjoy. And everybody has different tastes in music, so it could be just something completely random. Like, you don't play enough cumbia. The other aspect would be the environment. Like the club that you're in is not pretty, clean, it's not nice, it's not comfortable. It doesn't really help you feel in a good dancing mood, you know? Another aspect could just be the location. How far away is it from you? Does it take you 20 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour? Sometimes it's worth making. We make trips to the Bay Area all the time. It's like 2 hours to get there, but we don't do it every single week. So it's just one of those things that like a lot of people that are starting and they don't know what they're doing, you're gonna have to get through that. And we can tell you all the stuff, but you're not gonna listen because it's not the way that it works.
You have to experience it. Personal jinx, we did not plan that at all. Part 2.
Part 2 is an old event that's been going around for a long time, and it was successful, and it may be still successful at this point. And what happens sometimes is competition. Yay, you know.
Competition, I love competition.
It's not a bad thing. It's what happens in every community. An event's going really good, and it's been going for 2, 3, 5 years sometimes, and then somebody comes along and says, "Wow, this is a cool scene. I want to start my own event here," and they start their own event, and they do something a little different that is a little more enticing to people, and they show up and they go to their event instead of yours. A lot of people end up blaming competition and like, hey, you know, so and so is the reason my event failed. No, it's not. It's your fault.
Your event sucked. Your event hasn't changed with what's new.
Yeah, and you gotta update yourself. You gotta always try to think about something new, and that doesn't necessarily mean that's a whole different issue when you start doing events that are special events all the time.
A lot of people like to be like, we're gonna have a special event every month. All you do is change the name of the title, or you change the photo on the poster.
Yep.
And what's the point? Instead of it being a special monthly event, it's just a regular monthly event.
And that's a lot of things that could cause problems.
And then you may shut down, unfortunately. But hey, when people shut down, what happens? It gives opportunity for other people to start.
And there's a lot of promoters out there that are always looking, either old promoters that have been doing it for a while or new ones that are just coming into the scene. They're like, hey, I want to see this and I want to try what they did and I want to fill this hole that just opened up. And guess what? They all do it at the same time.
And because everyone's fighting that one limited space, the best one is going to win.
And unfortunately, the thing that most people think about is you're fighting each other. That's not the case.
Nope.
Don't fight each other. Fight yourself. Make yourself better. The only way you can prove that people should come to your event and they, you know, should support you is by making your event better, not by trash talking the other one or telling people that their event is wrong because they're coming up against you. You know, it's a matter of ethics first of all and principles and being able to stand up for what you have, for what you know that it's going to be a good event. And if you do for some reason put on a good event and you're actually doing everything right, then you're going to be the winner.
Until you become so old, you have to go through the cycle again.
Exactly, and that happens all the time. You know, one of those events is going to be successful for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and then eventually it's going to shut down. Another hole is going to come in, and that's why every event is destined to fail.
Ta-da!
So hope you guys like this episode, and remember, comment, share, let us know what you think, and hopefully if you're starting your event, you know, listen to what we're saying. If you are getting into the scene, listen to what we're saying.
Hopefully, yeah, we failed a lot.
Yeah, we have. Oh, significantly. You can think about it.
And that's the reason why we could put this out there, because we're not just pointing at other people. This is at us. We fail all the time, and that's how we get better.
And we will fail again, because that's just the nature of the thing. That's how it happens.
It's inevitable.
Yep, inevitable. Thank you guys for watching, and stay classy, Sacramento.